How's it going, everyone? It's October 28th, 2020. This is the monthly vlog. Gonna update you guys with what's going on with the channel from inside my vehicle once again. Obviously nothing has happened with my car. I haven't purchased a new vehicle. I actually decided to get this one fixed. I got a new timing belt put on it and they didn't do a very good job. There was I found a couple bolts loose. It was still leaking initially. Was pretty peeved about that, but I ended up fixing the rest of the job myself. Basically, I just had to button some things up. They didn't tighten a hose down, one of the power steering pump hoses. Also, the power steering pump was leaking, so I fixed that. But yeah, I got this beast running. So this month I've taken it on a couple road trips. I took it up to the Grand Canyon last weekend, and then earlier I took it out to Petrified Forest National Park, which is a place that I've never been. It was really cool. Definitely look for a video on that coming up next month. I did miss a video last week. Sorry about that. I know I say weekly videos on this channel, but it's really tough to keep that schedule, especially when I'm working. I feel like I say that every week in these vlogs, but you know, it's definitely true. What else has been going on with me? Just working a new job, really enjoying it. I don't want to tell you where I work. I don't know if there's a bunch of weirdos watching my channel. So yeah, I'm working out in Flagstaff, Arizona though, and I like it out here. It's a really cool town. If you've been to the Grand Canyon, maybe you've driven by Flagstaff, maybe you visited. Hopefully you're visiting Flagstaff now and supporting the local economy. I know with COVID, it's not doing so well. So definitely come by Flagstaff. It's a really pretty area. And in Arizona, everybody thinks hot, but we actually got snow, a little bit of snow. It's just like a little dusting of snow. We got that last week. Yeah, it gets really cold up here. It's just under 7,000 feet in elevation. So yeah, suck it, Denver. What else has been going on? Looking forward to the winter. I'm gonna be switching to working nights. So that might be another challenge with keeping up with videos on the channel. And I don't really have a lot in the can like I did last winter. Last winter I think that's when I was airing my Europe and Southeast Asia series. But now that I've got a working vehicle, I can take it further than out of town. So I'm hoping to get down into the valley, down to Sedona a lot this winter. I would love to go out to Death Valley, also down to Saguaro, the White Mountains of Arizona. There's so many places I want to go to out here. I would love to go out to California. I've never been to California. I have been to LAX when I came back from Australia, but I don't count that. I've never actually been to the state of California, and I live so close now, and I've lived out here for over a year now. It's kind of funny that I haven't been to California. Maybe I'll go there and join a protest. Nah, I'm not going to do that. But maybe I should say something on the politics. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we should just keep that all out. You can go on any other YouTube channel and get your political fix. I don't want to get into that on this channel. But I know that next time I do one of these vlogs, we'll probably know who the president is. So that's kind of exciting. What are we, less than a week now. Next Tuesday, we will be, it will be an interesting day. I think this will be one of the, I don't know, don't they say this every year? Like, this is the most important election of our lifetime. They say it every year, man. So just vote your conscience, people, all right? That's all I want to say. I don't think that's a bad thing to say. Just vote your conscience. What else can I talk about? The plans for this vehicle. I think you've heard enough about the vehicle. I could tell you more about my car. What I'm planning to do with it, I'm going to take the passenger seat out and make a little bed. That's nice. It's going to be a super micro camper. That's what I'm going to call it. I know that people make those, they call them micro campers. I think that's a term where they just take like a small SUV, take all the seats out and build a bed and a shelf, and they call it a camper. So this will be a super micro camper. 1995 Honda Accord. It used to have a mouse living in it, so maybe I still have company. Maybe. My old friend, Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse. I like mice. You know, hiking and camping along the Appalachian Trail. I came to came to like mice. You know, you're sleeping with them in those shelters all the time. I remember one night a mouse ran right across my neck and woke me up in the middle of the night. And I was like, what the fuck? I was pretty pissed. I was pretty pissed about that. So, and it was pouring down rain, of course, because it's the Appalachian Trail and that's what it does. So I was like, fuck this. And I just got up in the pouring rain and I set my tent up in the rain. So that's about when I had enough of those shelters and all the mice in the shelters. And another thing on that, those shelters, they're not like inherently mouse like infested, you know, it's because people go and eat in the shelters. That's why there's mice in the shelters. So don't complain about the mouse. The mouse is just being a mouse. That's what he does. You can bitch at the people though that are out there eating and leaving crumbs all in the shelter. Of course there's gonna be mice in the shelter if you got assholes eating in the shelter. So don't eat in the shelters on the AT. What else can I talk about? Halloween. I wonder how that's gonna work out with all the little monsters that walk around the neighborhood. I think nobody's really gonna do it this year because of the pandemic. I got some candy though. If you guys know where I live, you can show up, I'll give you some candy. I don't care. I don't care about no COVID. No, actually I really take the COVID seriously. Wear a mask, just wear a fucking mask. That's the way I'm looking at it. But yeah, I think there's like some kind of Halloween parade that I've heard about here in Flagstaff, which would be cool if I was a young child again, or if I had young kids. That would be cool. That would be a cool way to celebrate the Halloweens. I got a gym membership again, trying to get swole, put some weight on. I used to be a lot bigger. I feel like that's what everybody says. Yeah, man, I used to be a lot bigger, man. Now I'm not. I know I updated you on the car already, but I may end up with another vehicle. I mean, who knows? This car is, what, 25, almost 26 years old? So you never know with an older car. I figured it was worth paying, what did I pay, like $1,000 to have a timing belt done, which is pretty expensive, and a water pump. You know, it's like if you're going to do one, you might as well do the other. But hopefully that pays off. Hopefully it's worth it. Or maybe I'll just get tired of it and get a car that can handle the off-road a little better, the back roads, the forest roads. But I think you guys have seen me drive this down some roads. It doesn't do too bad. And just having a car that's really fuel efficient is nice. I don't know what miles per gallon that this gets. I don't think it's actually compared to like a smaller SUV. I don't think it's... I've been looking at Honda Elements. I'd like to get a Honda Element or possibly a Honda CR-V. These are not manly vehicles at all, right? I don't know if I could do a truck. I like having one cabin with all my stuff. Everybody's got a lot of stuff. I don't know what else to talk about in this vlog. Normally when I do these vlogs, I'll have like an itemized list of just like bullet points of what I want to talk about in these, but I just did this one off the cuff today and just wanted to get one out there tonight. I know I'm already a day late this week, and these are really easy for me to edit. I just kind of cut out all the parts where I say something I shouldn't have said, and which is a lot. And then I just kind of do a lot of jump cuts. You know, you've probably seen those a lot in these videos. Just cutting out the awkwardness, the ums. So they're really easy to edit. There's no fancy effects, there's no music. And that's what I do here every month. Towards the end of all the vlogs, I just kind of start to ramble, and then I end it with, all right, thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.